In today's slop, a new comic now takes jabs at Joe Rogan's comedy Mothership. This time, it's Jordan Jensen. Dude, I love it, dude. A new week, a new Bro, when it's my turn? When is it my turn? I want to take a jab.
You're doing the podcast, and then tomorrow I leave for Austin. Great.
Oh, yeah?
Because I contain multitudes. Yeah, I don't want to do it. I really don't like it there.
Oh, were you going to go do the club? I know all these people for all my lives. Most of the issues just came for one specific reason. I'm sort of over a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not going to go I did Austin, but I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a laser tag place, but I'm going to do it.
Is that what it feels like in
It
that?
feels so much like a laser tag place.
Really?
My issue with that club is, listen, the audience is incredible, the room is set up great, and there is a man who walks you upstairs who is a Navy SEAL, basically, surrounded in guys with like fucking AKs and shit on them.
Yeah.
And you get to the green room and they're like, anything you need, and you're like, I would like some water.
Yeah.
And maybe my rider. And they're like, yeah, anything but that. We have mushrooms and dust that you can use for alpha brain. And I'm like, what is going on here? So it's really, when you go there, it is like, you're like, buckle up, and you have to go on that strip that's really fucked up with all the homeless people.
Yeah.
And you go in, and then there's 12-year-olds running the place, and you're like, and there's people coming into the green room that you've never met who are high, and and you're just like, this is so weird.
Yeah.
And you just get through it, and and you get on stage, and then it's great.
Yeah.
So that was Jordan Jensen whispering, or kind of like whimpering, to be honest. Like, she's scared to say it out loud. She knows the big toe is hovering around listening to every pod. She knows that the comedy czar is listening. Like, the Mothership is under like heavy surveillance. It's a surveillance state. It's a surveillance. That's what it is. Rogan got Palantir all over that place. I mean, Rogan loves AI so much. This guy promotes AI slop, AI music. He wants an AI ran government. But this mofo never promotes AI comedy. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. If AI were to like project a video of a stool humping Joe Rogan, oh my goodness. Just thinking about it's hilarious. The stool is, like bending over Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's like, yeah, man. Now that's hilarious, So if AI can be creative with that shit, you know what I mean? But other than that, that's what I'm saying with Joe Rogan. It always has to suit him. He never promotes AI comedy. As a matter of fact, Joe Rogan always talks down about AI comedy, saying, oh, come on, that's impossible. You know what I mean? But why isn't it impossible with AI music? AI government. He even said AI Jesus. Like, what are we talking about? Also, she stated there's mushroom and alpha brain in a green room. What are we doing here? You know what I mean? For a guy who comes across as a free speech warrior, it sure is extremely hypocritical that he polices his own club. Like, he doesn't have any dissenters. He is regulating, micromanaging anyone whose views aren't on the same wavelength as his. He doesn't take no for an answer for a supposed free speech warrior. Hypocrite.
Right. And I also heard it's not a fun hang if you're an Austin comic.
What, the Mothership?
If you're not like in with Rogan and his crew, if you're coming up, it's not like the Cellar. The Cellar, you could sit at the bar and feel awkward. Yeah. I've heard the Mothership, you have to get past Navy SEALs to get into the...
Dude, there goes that Navy SEALs reference again. Like, aren't we in the middle of a war right now? I mean, what the fuck are these Navy SEALs doing in Austin? And we shouldn't be in this war. What the fuck? I don't even want to... the Navy SEALs should be home with their family. This is like typical middle school shit. Oh, if you're not in my crowd, you can't hang with us. You can't eat lunch in this table with us. What are we doing? I mean, just because Rogan is the same height as a middle schooler doesn't mean he has to act like one. This is cultish behavior. This is a cult. This is a cult. Everyone bows down to Rogan. There's a reason why Jordan Jensen in the first clip, she pretty much just whispered it. She was scared to say it out loud. Rogan wants everyone to concede to him. This is the type of environment that he's trying to nourish and create around him and him only. Anyways, in this video, we're going to talk about Joe Rogan and his comedy Mothership. Jordan Jensen inspired this vid. That first clip came out, I think, yesterday regarding her pod with Mark Maron. It's just another new week where a new comic just comes in and takes jabs at the overall environment that Joe Rogan is trying to create or has created in Austin, Texas. People are starting to wake up to it, man. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it.
When like you're hanging out with another comedian, he says the N-word around you for the first time.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a little trust that I'm in the circle.
Here we go. Let's talk about this real quick, okay? I'm not, I don't know if you want to, the Navy SEALs should be home with their family. This is cultish behavior. This is a cult. This is a cult. Here we go. Let's talk about this real quick, okay? I'm not, I don't know if you want to, the Navy SEALs should be home with their family. Yeah. I'm not I'm not with that. What you guys are doing in Austin.
What do you mean?
Well, let's be real. I don't like some of the words you guys use freely.
Like what?
It's like edgelord. It's like
not all of it.
I know, but it's becoming so hacky to me that
100%.
people, you guys use these words just for the shock factor.
100%.
It's like I'm not into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that.
I think the R word sometimes, but I would never say the N word.
So for context, Ari Madi is actually one of those new up-and-coming comics from Kill Tony. That's who made his big breakthrough. And he's a young comic for the most part. You know, he's had years in Estonia, but, you know, for the most part, he's a young comic. And now being here in the States, like he's thinking that being in a green room and stating the N-word out there, like that's the norm. Like that's the barrier of entry to be a quote unquote comic in Austin, Texas. Like to be a comic in Austin, Texas, you have to be a full on racist. And I guess kudos to Bobby Lee to, you know, actually pushing back, you know, like he was right. This is all edgelord shit. Like, you know, all just cringe lords just trying to be a badass. When has it ever been a quote unquote badass move to say the N-word out loud and proud, you know? The comedy Mothership is kind of like a safe haven for these wannabe fascists, you know, all these right-leaning grifters, you know, these right-wing propagandists. It's a factory machine that produces conservative slop. That's how I see it. If you have to resort to saying the N-word to be funny, especially in your stand-up material, you are hack. You're not even a hack, bruh. You are a worthless hack. You know what I mean? Where's the creativity? You know, like it's these comics in Austin who they go up on stage and pretty much reaffirm the crowd's political ideologies or political takes. You know, they're not comics. Like how I see them, they are shitty ass public speakers. You know, they go up on stage and pretty much just affirm what the crowd has been thinking.
Done the Mothership?
I have.
You have? You like it? You enjoy it down there? Did you do Kill Tony?
No.
No. You didn't like it down there?
You see the adjusting of the sock?
You can be candid. Who cares?
No, I didn't like it. I didn't like the vibe at the Mothership. I got in
Didn't
trouble
suit
for
you?
being in the green room, apparently.
Oh, you did?
I got a security guard took me into the green room,
Took you right out.
and I was like, hello. And then apparently after, I wasn't invited in. So apparently Joe was mad at me
That you were there.
that I was in the green room.
But he knows who you are. You've met
No,
before?
he doesn't.
Oh,
I
you
met
never
him that day. I got up. I go, hello, how are you? Great club. And then apparently I was ousted the next day.
Wow. What do you
I
think
don't
it
like the
was?
vibe there. I don't know. I mean, also I'm like, he could have just been like, get the up and like your club.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
club, your
that's
rules.
right. Yeah.
But it wasn't that. It was the vibe of the. I did it again last year. It's the other comedians.
You don't like it?
It's very F word. Weird. It's that women are stupid. Women are unfunny. Women are.
I haven't disagreed with one thing you've said so far.
It was very misogynistic and homophobic, and I didn't like the.
He had to kick her out? Why? Is it because you don't agree with her political stance or you don't agree with her overall identity? Hey, I thought Rogan got big by being the quote unquote everyman, listening to every single angle of a conversation. But now Joe Rogan will kick you out of a comedy club with 4 Navy SEALs, mind you, if you don't agree with him in any sort of level.
That night after the podcast, Shane had a set at the Mothership Comedy Club. So he invited me, and in between sets, I'm chilling at the bar downstairs, and I'm getting like lightweight blown up by fans, which is fine. You know, I love fans. It was chill, but I was kind of like in a more relaxed headspace. I wanted to just doze off, you know, listen to comedy, chill. And so I told Lemaire, I'm like, yo, can I go upstairs to the green room? I'm trying to, you know, kick back and, you know, lay low for a bit. He's like, man, I could take you there, but just so you know, Joe Rogan's a bit territorial about that green room. Like, so it's at your own risk. And I'm like, dude, no way, it's gonna be fine. Joe Rogan's reacted to like 7 of my videos because Jamie always plays them. So I'm like, it's gonna be chill. So me and Lemaire take the elevator up to the secret green room at the Mothership. There's 5 comedians in there, all in their mid-20s. Everybody recognizes me except for Joe Rogan. So everybody's dapping me up. Lemaire says, hey, Joe, it's my homie Andrew. Shake Joe Rogan's hand. I put some popcorn in the microwave, which I felt like was establishing myself as a member of the green room. And then I turn around and I see Joe Rogan like yelling at the security guard. And he's yelling, who let the journalist in here? Kick him the out. I could hear Joe saying this. I guess somebody told him that I was like a journalist, so he maybe thought that I was a Daily Beast reporter that had snaked my way into his safe space to ask him about ivermectin, which is a valid concern. So before I could even get kicked out, I was like, Lemaire, I gotta get out of here. And I walked down the stairs and went back into general population.
This man is out here kicking out these journalists, bro. What does that sound like to you? This comedy czar is kicking out journalists. And not only, that's Andrew, bruh. Oh, that's my goat. Rogan is treating the green room like it's freaking Area 51. Every single clip I'm showing you, this man's kicking out anyone who doesn't agree with him. What does that tell you about him himself?
Bring my opener, young guy from New York. He goes up. He's having a rough set. I'm praying. I'm going, I hope no one is watching this. I feel an energy behind me. Rogan is standing there watching him bomb like this. And then we walk back in the green room, and Rogan goes, he's bombing, man. He can't be here. And I go, I know. I'm getting him off right now. And I I run at him immediate, and I go, light him now. He gets like, what's going on? I go, light him now. And this is the worst nightmare of anybody, right? I go, listen. He got off. He goes, yeah, it was a little tough. You're still smiling? I go, no. Here's the thing. I go, you got to go right now. He goes, what do you mean? My bag's in the green room. I go, yeah. You got to get out of this club right now.
Joe's security is going to kill you.
Joe is unhappy and it looks really bad for me. Get the out. I've worked years. You get the out of here. He goes, where do I go? I go, I don't know. Just walk around 6th Street. He's like, it seems dangerous. I go, get out of this club.
There's a chance Joe's going to shoot you with a crossbow if you bomb.
Joe literally looked at me. He goes, he can't be here. And I go, I agree. You want to kill him? Kill him right now. We'll break his legs. Get the Navy SEALs. Let's shoot him in the
Yeah, and this is the last clip. Tim's opener was bombing, and Rogan got mad and started freaking out and told him to get out. You know what I mean? Tim's being dramatic here, but this is the comedy czar right here. Mind you, the comic that was bombing, Tony Hinchcliffe. The bombing that Tony Hinchcliffe did on his special, chef's kiss. Oh my goodness, I made a video about it, but that was the biggest bomb dropped by us this year. Tony Hinchcliffe special. Anyways, to recap, this is what Rogan is. This is what he's become. Over here acting like a middle schooler. Oh, you can't hang out with us unless you're part of the crew. This man is long gone. He's cooked. And you know what? I'm going to start pushing for AI. I'm going to make a clip right now of a stool humping Joe Rogan. I'm going to do that right now. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Joe Rogan sucks, man. Why? Why? A man who's pushing 60 years old is acting like this. Crazy. Peace, y'all.